It's Don with Nerdwax, coming to you from the Nerdwax laboratory in Nashville, Tennessee. I am so glad you are here. I just wanted to cover a few things that you should know about your Nerdwax right off the bat. Tips that I have learned from years of using Nerdwax. Here we go. Tip number 1, the lip balm tube. This is a life tip because it doesn't just work with Nerdwax. It also works with all kinds of other chapsticks. It's the pesky seal problem. When you grab the seal and you start to peel it off, it gets all janky. Not cool. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna grab the cap, grab the body. You might already know this, but if you don't, I'm gonna blow your mind. Grab the cap, grab the body, twist, back and forth, opposite rotations, and whew, look at that. So nice, so clean, so beautiful. Next, what you wanna do when you open your Nerdwax is roll it out. If you're trying to apply it like this, no bueno, not gonna work, not gonna happen. So roll it out, good bit. We're gonna use the edge here. We're gonna take off our glasses and we're going to use a paper towel, napkin, Kleenex, t-shirt, whatever, just to get the nose pads and the arms clean for when we're about to apply. If your glasses are kind of oily, Nerdwax isn't gonna stick to them, so clean them off. Okay, nice and clean. We're gonna take our tube of Nerdwax that we just rolled out and we are going to put it in here and just give it a nice little application here. Now what I like to do is get a little base layer like this. Do this so you can see it here. Get a nice little base layer and then chunk it up. Chunk it up, chunk it up, chunk, chunk. Yes, just like that. Have some fun, do what you want. It's all in how you apply. So if you apply more, you're gonna get a longer application time. If you're gonna apply less, you're gonna get less of application time. If you apply too much, never fear, because Nerdwax cleans off very easy, which I will show you. So, a little bit on the ear pads there. Ear pads, nose pads. If you have glasses with nose pads, this works exactly the same. You just might have to put a little bit more on because with nose pads, you have less surface area. Less surface area means less friction. Less friction means more slippage, which is bad. We don't want slippage. So, say I get done at the end of the day, I want to take my Nerdwax off. If you apply a lot, there may be a small bit left over, but don't worry about it. You can just take off your glasses, take this little paper towel, use a little bit of pressure, that's the key. Just use some pressure there, and just wipes right off. Nice and clean, look at that. Fabulous. Sometimes during the day while I'm wearing them, as the Nerdwax breaks down, it kind of mixes with your facial oils. You just take them off, just use your finger like that. You can wipe some of it down and you'll get a whole nother life out of your application. It is beautiful. So what happens if you are applying your Nerdwax and you accidentally do one of those? Do not worry, do not fear, all is okay. All you need is a trusty microfiber cloth. I have a Nerdwax one here. We sell these on our site, or at least we're going to, or at least maybe you're in the future and you already see them and you already have one. Who knows? You might already have one. Well, take the corner of your microfiber cloth. This is just a standard one. It just happens to have our logo on it. Take the corner of your microfiber cloth so as not to get any wax back on your glasses. Use some pressure. Pressure is the key. Wipe that thing away. That's the first one. Then we're gonna flip the cloth over to the other side. Break off through to the other side. And 1, 2. Whew. No moss Nerdwax on lenses. That's it. You don't need any fancy cleaning solutions. It's not a nightmare to get off. All you need is proper lens cleaning technology. It also makes a fabulous beard too. Well, that's it, friends. That's what I know about your Nerdwax. Should you have any other questions, email me, thedon@nerdwax.com. I'd love to answer your questions. I want you to be super satisfied with your Nerdwax. So, talk to you later.